So, yeah. So what I'm thinking uh, is to make like a video every day. I see a lot of people, uh, you know, creators, a lot of people, whether they're regular creators or not, they do this kind of an exercise every now and then where they're making these videos for like um, maybe about like some make it for like 60 seconds, some make it for like maybe a little longer or a little less. Yeah, a lot of people make it in the sense that they just wanna uh, get rid of the hesitation that is associated with speaking and whatever. So I'm just making it like yeah. Of course, I also want to like get rid of any kind of hesitation that I probably have with speaking in front of the camera, and at the same time, I'm making these videos because like to kind of release, to open up myself, to open up my thoughts, to open up my mind. I feel like this is a nice outlet. It kind of gives me the uh, how do I really say it, but like yeah, I mean it gives me the mobility, the freedom to sort of do things on my own. I always look back at life and I kind of sometimes wonder, sometimes think, uh, you know, there are a lot of things that kind of come to mind, that I feel like, am I too late? You know, sometimes feels like, am I still, am I still early? Like, like, do I still, I think maybe I still have time. Yeah. So I think, you know, I mean, obviously, I mean, I guess probably everything is relative, and whatever we do or whatever we think of, whatever we perceive or imagine or whatever, it's all just it all comes together in its own way, and we just have to like cherish or not cherish, or dream or not dream, whatever we do, like we just do accordingly. Um, Sometimes I feel like we might lack a certain much needed clarity in life, and that can, end up causing a lot of confusion. Sometimes a lot of like you can call it like a bit of a chaos. You know, might make things difficult to kind of how do I say, like, decide on what's really right or not. Uh, but I think there's no absolutes. That's I think the whole idea here, that everything is relative. Everything is, you know, there's something you do, and that's probably a little better than something else. From a certain perspective, it's better than something else. But then there's another perspective, and when you look at things from that point of view or from that perspective, you get another sort of outlook or another point of view altogether. So there is no 100% clarity in the things that go around us, things that happen, you know. So it becomes sort of difficult to really, really pass a judgment, like to really say that this is the way to go, this is the way to be. I don't think that that's possible with anything, any human thing that we do, whatever we do. You know, like a while ago, I was watching a video about uh, some, I don't know what, like lava stones. So this guy, he's a famous comedian. I think his name is Sandeep. So he was like talking about some, I think it was in Indonesia or somewhere. I'm not quite sure right now at this moment. but he was talking about like these men and women, I think, people, I guess. So he said like there were these people in Indonesia, I guess, who work in this kind of like a mine, lava mine or something, and they lift these 50 kilos of lava rock on each of this, each of the sides of the shoulders, and they do it for like $2 a day or something. So yeah, I think that's a pretty low wage, you know, but they do that nonetheless. And some people say that yes, that's kind of like what their life is about, and probably they don't know any better. So it kind of speaks about a lot of things, and it speaks a lot of volume. And I'm just trying to check. I'm looking at my phone. I'm just trying to check what's $2 in like yen. Okay, wow, so that's just like 300 yen, and dollars. What can you buy in Indonesia, right? What can you buy for $2 in Indonesia? Okay, for $1, it says that have a coffee and you can have a coffee or a snack. You can have a haircut or head massage. So yeah, I think basically we can say that these people are just uh, working, like for just that one meal. Yeah. So when I look back, when I see these people, and when I look at my situation, where I have been, and I do realize that I am a lot more privileged. You know, it's just unfortunate of me that I didn't realize how privileged I am, or how privileged I have been for all these times. You know, but yeah, I think somewhere we just get into this rut, get into this thought, you know, thinking process where we it just becomes complicated for us to kind of figure things out. Yeah, but the mind can be. I think the only way when it comes to the mind, you just gotta let go of your mind. I think you have to uh, forget about what your mind says, the different sort of inputs that your mind is giving. Forget it. Forget about it and just just do whatever feels right to you. Just do your thing. That should be it. Yeah. I've made mistakes. I think I've made a lot of mistakes. I mean, there are always different perspectives. There are always different ways in which you can look at things, and that's something that we shouldn't forget.